Sometimes I like to do the brows at the end of eye makeup, but if somebody has got very few brows or hardly any brow hair, then it's quite nice to do it at this stage before putting on the eyeshadow, so that you've got a reference frame for your eyeshadow. So that's what we're going to do with Carol. So we're going to use Bring Back Brow Shape in brown. And this is a product, it's very, very clever. Even if you do not have a single brow hair, you can actually paint in individual hairs and then soften the effect using our spoolie brush, which is what I'm going to do. Bring Back Brow Shape has a little ball bearing in it, so you need to shake it. It is a liquid and it's got a very fine paintbrush, so when you open it, make sure it's upright, otherwise it will tip out. Shake it first. When you take it out, you can see there's a very fine brush. It is actually a paintbrush. And with the brown one, which is quite dark, what I like to do is just take off a little bit of the excess, either on my hand or onto a tissue, just so it's not really full of product when I first use it. Do a little point here. This is just giving me a little reference point of where to go. So I'm starting in the middle. And then just little tiny strokes. If you're struggling with shaky hands, you'll put your little finger and rest it when you're doing it onto your cheek, just to give yourself a little bit of stability. And slightly upward strokes. I start with less, you can always put more on. It's better to start gently. And if you blob, don't worry, because we're going to use the spoolie brush to soften it at the end. It's waterproof as well, so you don't have to worry that it's going to just come off in the rain, or if you're swimming. It's just a very clever product. The secret to this product is you do it sort of roughly like I've done. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect at this stage, because you then take your spoolie brush and soften it. So even if you have made the odd blob or it's just not quite perfect, by doing this, it just makes them look really, really natural. Another really lovely top tip, if you've got no brows at all, use the Bring Back Brow like I've just done, and then take a little bit of the matte shadow, wedge brush number 8. This one is dark taupe, and I'm going to take a little bit up on my wedge brush and just add in that tiny bit of extra oomph.